Hello students, today we are going to cover this topic. This is trigonometry, and as you can see I have already noted down all the details. These are the basic information about this chapter so that you will have the overview what it is all about. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So what is trigonometry? It is the study of relation between sides and angles of a right angle triangle. Means there is a right angle triangle, it has sides. So how they are related along using this angle. So this is totally related with this one. Second, trigonometry you see is written in English, though is comprised of three Greek words. You can see as tri means three, gono means sides, and metri measurement. So the measuring of three sides. So which is the simplest polygon with three sides? It's triangle. Okay. So what it does? It helps in measuring the vertical, horizontal or diagonal length of any object. Means this height or this length. So if you want to measure the height of the pole, pillar, minaret, building, mountain or anything which is standing on the ground, you can calculate this. Or any horizontal length means measuring the width of the road or any river or anything which has a width which you want to calculate. Slant height, like if you are flying a kite, so what would be the length of that thread, you can calculate that. A slope of the mountain, everything. So all three things you can calculate using this trigonometry. So now what it includes, so it comprises of P is a perpendicular, means the vertical length. Okay, B is base means the horizontal length. H is hypotenuse, this slant height means from your angle of observation to the top point of this height. And the fourth one is the theta. Theta is the angle of observation, at what angle you can see this angle or this angle depending on the question. Last thing, as you can see, P means perpendicular. It is always the opposite side of the angle of observation. Means if this is your angle of observation, your perpendicular will be this, and if your angle of observation is this, then your perpendicular will move from here to here. So you are not going to get confused with this, just given here and asking this angle, you are again considering this perpendicular. No. Simple, you can see angle of observation is given, accordingly the perpendicular. Okay, this is the basic. Now I'll tell you the functions, the relation between sides and angles. So I'll share the functions of trigonometry. Okay, so as I told you that it's a relation between sides and angles. So to justify the relation, there are certain functions. These are the list: sine function, cosine function, tangent function, cosecant, secant and cotangent. You can notify it with this small form: sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Now how they are related with the angles? So we name them as T ratios in simple, that is trigonometric ratios. Sine theta, okay? Sine theta is the ratio of P upon H, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is perpendicular upon base. You can see here in the triangle XYZ 90 degree at Y, the length, the height is P, hypotenuse H and the base is B. And you can see I have taken the angle of observation here as a theta. If it would have been here, then definitely the perpendicular value would have been this, which I already told you previously. So similarly, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta, they are inverse of these three ratios. You can see sine is P by H, cosec is H by P, cos is B by H, sec is H by B, tan is P by B, cot is B by P. These are all. Now how to remember this? There is a memory technique which I used during my school days. It's here. You can see some people have curly brown hair tightly pulled back. It's a one statement, but I have split it into three parts so that you can easily categorize. sine, cos and tan. Some people have S for sine, P for perpendicular, H for half. Then curly brown hair, C for cos, B for base and H for hypotenuse. And for tan is tightly pulled back, T for tan, P for perpendicular and B for base. Just remember this is statement that some people have curly brown hair tightly pulled back. You will get all the ratio. And please do not ask about cos, sec and cot, because I already told you they are inverse of it. So you don't need to remember them. Once you get this, it will come automatically. Okay. And last but not the least, this Pythagoras theorem, which you are aware, is still applicable here, because in some question you may need to find another length if that angle is not given, or still you need to get that angle. So still you can use this. Okay. So now, as this is the general format of the ratios, now there are certain angles on which questions come. That if something is at an angle 30 degree or 45 degree, so there is a table for that angle values for these functions. So I'm going to share that table with you and how to create that table so that it will make things much easier for you. Okay. Okay. So now we have already covered the ratios and all. Now this is the table for some of the frequent used angles, like sine 0 degree, sine 30, and for all the functions accordingly. The table is there, different colors I have used. Okay, there is a purpose for that, I'll tell you that. Now how to create this table, because this seems to be very good, but at first glance you will see that it's very difficult to remember, because these are difficult values, it won't be easy to remember. So there's a trick which I have left here for you, so that I can show you how you can create this table anytime, whenever you want. Okay, simply look here. These are the angles. So in your rough sheet, whenever you want to prepare the table, just follow this step. Put all the angles: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. These are the angles. Now we will count it as a using whole number. So we will start from 0, not a natural number, whole number. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, simple counting. Now it's up to 4. So what we'll do, we'll divide all the numbers by 4. So it's 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Simple. Now last thing, we'll put a root over on all the numbers. Okay. Now we need to simplify it. Okay. So what I'll do, I will show you that the simplification is nothing but sine value. 0 by 4, 0, sine 0, 0. 1 by 4 is 1 by 2, root of 1 is 1, 4 is 2, 1 by 2, sine 30. For 45 is 2 by 4, or you can say 1 by root 2. For 60 is under root 3 by 4, so it is root 3 by 2, and 90 degrees, 4 upon 4 is 1, so 1. So once you will do this, you will get the sine angle, all the values. Okay. Now for cos, no need to do anything. You can see this value, just reverse it. So it's starting like this, you have to reverse it. So now 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. Simple. We got this 2. Now tan theta. For tan value, what we'll do, actually let me tell you what. You can see this sine theta upon cos theta. Okay, I'll say that this is tan theta. Okay, just a simple thing. Now we have to prove this also so that you will believe that what I said is right. Most of you are aware, but still, sine theta is what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Once you solve this, it will become P upon H into H upon B. H is cancelled, is P upon B, and I believe this is tan theta. So for tan theta, we have already got this sine and cos. So for tan, we just need to get the ratio of these values. 0 upon 1, 0, 1 upon 2 upon root 3 by 2, 1 by root 3, and so on. Now cosec theta, as I told you that cosec, sec and cot, they are simply inverse of these three ratios, these three functions. So cosec theta is 0, this is infinity, 1 by 2 is 2, 1 by root 2, root 2, root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3, 1 and 1. Sec theta, you can see, is the inverse of this, and for tan and cot theta is inverse of tan theta. Now you can see one thing, that here I have mentioned in blue, okay, this is the origin of the values. This is in green, so we can notify here that green is for those which are in the reverse order, like here, and red is for the inverse, like sine and cosec, cos and sec, tan and cot. And you will see that there are some values which are put in double colors, means it can be put either by the reverse method or by the inverse method. So you can remember it as a in rare table. Okay, in for inverse, I put it in as a red. Red is, you can see all the red one is the inverse of the respective function. I already mentioned sine, cosec, cos, sec, tan, cot. Then RA is for ratio. For tan is sine by cos, for cot is cosec by sec, and RA is reverse. Means if you put the sequence like this, you have to reverse it. For cos, for sec, by this you will get the table, and you can draw it anywhere with this trick, and it's valid. So these are the basic things of which you can put all your effort and make things simpler. You can put all the exercise, you can do it very well, and if there would be any doubt, I'll be there to help you out. Don't worry. These are all for now. Thank you.